December 25, 2020, Whole Lotta Red just dropped. Chase is about 14 years old, and the past year has been marked with a lockdown, having the whole world on edge for one of the most highly anticipated albums of the year. Chase's world was opened to an album filled with synths and bass, bringing us to 2025.
I'm here to tell you that Rest in Bass will be officially releasing in July.
It's 100,000 pictures on the trigger for.
But Chase wasn't always like that.
Hello, my name is Professor Chase.
The year is 2016, and every kid wanted to be a YouTuber, including Chase.
I'm actually posting this at a decent time. You can do anything if you put your mind to it.
But sadly, that didn't last too long, and that will be the last video posted to Chase's YouTube channel. The good thing was, Che was a pretty happy kid, living on the countryside of Atlanta.
It's like hella cows and horses and shit. Cows? Yeah. Like farms? Yeah.
Playing video games on his GameCube and Wii U.
Never really liked all that mainstream PlayStation, Xbox shit. I was into the, Mario World.
Oh, and Fortnite.
Like, niggas don't fuck with a Fortnite.
But Che wasn't only playing video games. He was also hooping.
Like a couple AAU teams on basketball.
Like, any nigga that wanna, like, see me on the court, like, it's anything, like.
But then, the virus happened, and Che was stuck at home doing absolutely nothing.
Just scrolling. And then, like, BandLab, BandLab, it started trending like crazy at that time. So I said, fuck it, let me download it.
I guess that's when I, like, low-key found my love for, like, recording. Like, I really hadn't really made no song before then.
Here's the thing. Unlike a lot of modern rappers, Che didn't come from a musical family. With no access to a studio, Che had his phone.
Bruh, I had a phone, some headphones, some Applejack headphones. Yeah, I was on BandLab.
And with that phone, Chase started making music.
It's Christmas, so give me a nugget. I'm putting my in, I cook, and I roll the thing up like a toots. Wait, I got a lot on my plate.
But instead of staying on BandLab, Chase started using the digital audio workstation, FL Studio.
So yeah, that shit was a completely big different step. Like, I didn't know how to use that shit. That shit was way tougher than BandLab. Like, really had to put time into that shit, figuring out how to use it.
With Che being a Yeet fan, he wanted to do a remix to
okay, let me just remix this shit. And I put it on TikTok, like, and I'm like, bruh, just listen to this shit, play it through the speaker, and it went dumb.
But there was an issue with the song. Che didn't pay for the beat. And sadly, one of Che's most popular songs at 15 years old got taken down. But that didn't stop Che from making music. And Che's older songs were so good that people within the industry were noticing it, namely the producer Nick Mira, who you most likely know in the past as working with Juice WRLD, producing the song 100. The year was 2021, and Cardi was kicking off his tour for a Whole Lotta Red, the Narcissist Tour, and Cardi's album rollouts were filled with cryptic messages and texts, with him being silent for months at a time. But that wasn't just all of it. Being a 15 or 16-year-old when this was happening, a lot of kids in the underground thought this was the coolest thing in the world. The Rick Owens, looking like a vampire, and the homages to St. Peter.
I do want to have, like, the mysterious persona on some Cardi shit, like you said, but yeah, that's really it.
And another person that Che was inspired by, getting his name from, Loteca, leading Che to start blowing up. What's funny is, Che didn't record that in a studio. He recorded it on a horrible laptop. But here's the thing, despite being one of the biggest names in the underground, having a mainstream song, and having countless record labels trying to hit you up, Chase was still a regular 16-year-old having to deal with both being a teenager and making it in the rap industry.
Oh, do you know your son got, like, a famous song on TikTok, some more shit like that?
Wow.
She just had no idea. She had not the slightest clue.
She's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah. Right.
With that, Che dropped the final agenda.
I wish I asked for you. Out of my element, I knew I wasn't around for you.
But Che was also one of the most inspirational figures of the underground, doing it at such a young age.
Truly no one, like, and also it's like, dude, you've inspired so many, like, artists. I don't know if you, like, know.
So he dyed his hair blue and kept on dropping music, debuting his debut EP, 3. and more timely songs like City. But Che wasn't just stuck on this type of style. Then again, he was also just a normal teenager who loved hip-hop, leading Che to start closing his captions. Unfortunately, the project got leaked in February, massively slowing down the rollout.
Yeah, my shit had got leaked. But, you know, I really don't look at it as, like, a problem. Like, I low-key, like, it was kind of happy that niggas is, like, going that far.
Around this time, Che was locking in with a collective, The Toxic Lifestyle, wherein Tycho was directing and filming music videos. And there was another artist working with them that was slowly building his name up in the underground, Mari Deshawn Adam Middleton, also known as Osama-san. And they were in the studio together working. Little did these two people know that they'd be the faces of the underground only 2 years later. But one thing that Che fans craved was a solidified project, with fans bugging Che for a release date or a tour. And within July, fans finally had a name change, dropping the Romani from his name, introducing fans to a whole new Che. With the album dropping at the same time Osama-san dropped Osama Season. And just a week later, Che was going to one of the biggest stages a 16-year-old would ever see, a sold-out show in New York City. Going on tour with Osama-san. But all of the fans still remember who he was 2 years ago. The same guy who made Agenda. With that, he was slowly creeping into the mainstream, getting interviewed by On the Radar, doing all of this before the age of 18, citing Chief Keef as one of his main inspirations and doing it so young. But then again, Che was just a teenager who loved to do teenager things. But there was something within Che, something darker, an alter ego. Say So.
Oh yeah, okay. Couple bands, okay. Couple friends, okay.
Che would also work with a visual artist who would bring his vision into life. Noah So Cold and the VFX artist, Poppy Gavin. Around this time, the underground thought that Che's visuals was weird. The mainstream thought it was weird. It looked like it was made by somebody who had ADHD. But the maximalist production would translate even more into Che's next music video. And this music video would change everything.
My life sucks. God present ecstasy. Nobody's bringing next. I ain't read your text.
And Che would also employ the help of Pretty Fun, as his beats would become even more experimental.
My name's Hattie. If you fucking with me like you say, I'ma catch traffic. I'ma do 100 every day.
Che would also work with the producer that he's currently working with, CXO, gearing up for the release of his debut album, Say So Says. And well, Che would get a video from the greatest music video director of all time, Cole Bennett, directed and shot by AMD. And after Say So, Che would have a sold-out tour all throughout the United States, headlining shows all over the country.
What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? I think it's pizza time. This looks like I'm out freezing up.
2025 rolled around, Che started taking more inspiration from his idols, paying more homages to the styles and aesthetics of the 2010s and 2000s. Recently just turning 18 the year prior, Che was entering a whole new world once again, adulthood. And with adulthood came new challenges for Che and new opportunities, performing songs from his next album, Rest in Bass. He was also uploading videos to an unknown YouTube channel called Rest in Bass, which is also an Instagram page, and a lead single from the project collaborating with his twin Osama-san, with the creative direction of the Dream Team, GK and Stan Smith, and Noah and Gavin on Che's side, creating one of the best music videos of the year. Che was then going to pay homage to Playboi Carti, who is widely regarded as the originator of most of these styles, sounds, and aesthetics that the current underground has, as Che was going to do him justice by resting in bass. from Gwinnett County, Georgia, Che Romani, Chase Sean Mitchell, was going to rock out like it's heroes.
And remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Oh, you thought the video was finished? Well, there's an encore. Encore.
The same guy who made Agenda replicated the Christmas that brought everyone together 5 years ago. And I think it's safe to say that Che has changed music forever.
And remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it.